Hello sa ating mga viewers, at kung nakikita nyo ang pinapanood ninyo ay nakikita nyo ang team standings ng PBA Commissioner's Cup, at sa ngayon ay labo-labo pa din as far as the race for the quarterfinals is concerned. At nakikita nyo naman sa team standings, lamang ang Northport with a 9-3 record, followed by TNT, Meralco, Converge, Eastern, Barangay Nebra, Rain or Shine, Magnolia, NLEX, San Miguel, at sa ilalim ang Blackwater, Phoenix at Terra Firma. Yung huling tatlong teams na binanggit natin ay eliminated na sa quarterfinal race. So, sa nakikita nyo, yung 6 na X, ibig sabihin, sila pa lang ang sigurado na sa quarterfinals, habang 2 slots na lang ang pinagtatalunan ng 4 na teams. Yun nga, ang Rain or Shine, Magnolia, NLEX at San Miguel. So with 2 play dates left sa eliminations, yan po ay Wednesday and Friday. Marami pa rin komplikasyon. Di lamang dun sa huling 2 quarterfinal slots, pati na rin dun sa top 2 at dun sa 3, 4, 5, 6. So yung seedings na lang, yung seedings para sa quarterfinals ng second conference natin. So kung napapansin nyo, wala pa ding team or teams na assured nung twice to beat advantage. Kahit si Northport na natapos ng eliminations na 9-3, hindi pa rin sila sigurado for the top 2 spots dahil posible pa nagkatablaan for 3-way tie sa 1-3 between Northport, TNT, and Meralco. Posible pang si Northport bumaba sa number 3. Pero kung isa dyan sa TNT or Meralco matalo ng isa, ay sigurado na si Northport for the top 2 spots and the twice to beat advantage. At malaking bagay yun sa Northport dahil alam natin Northport, di naman siya usually top contender sa liga natin, and the last 2 conferences hindi siya nakapasok ng quarterfinal. So getting the twice to beat is a huge thing for Northport. Yun nga lang, kung twice to beat sila, 1 or 2, posibleng mabigat ang kalaban nila dahil dun sa ilalim ay naghahabol pa din ang Magnolia at San Miguel, usually top contender sa each conference, but now they're struggling. Posibleng sila yung nasa number 8 or number 7, depende lang din dun sa Rain or Shine na 2 weeks ago nakakala natin halos sure na sila sa quarterfinals, but a 2-game losing streak, ngayon nasa 7 sila, 6-5, posible pa din silang bumaba. And I think may outside chance na mapunta sila sa isang playoff for number 8. But anyway, medyo lumisa tayo, and after Northport, si TNT 8-3. After winning its last 2 games, including Sunday's lopsided win over San Miguel, ang TNT assured of a top 6 finish sa elimination. So it's either twice to beat for TNT or a best of 3 series sa quarterfinals. Siyempre si TNT siguro, dahil aiming sila for second straight title, gusto nilang simulan ang playoffs na may advantage sila, which is the twice to beat advantage. Pero kasi sa mga scenarios, posibleng hindi pa pwede pa silang mapunta sa best of 3 dahil may sitwasyon na kung si TNT tatabla, kung pares sila ng record ng Hong Kong Eastern, posibleng maging epekto yun, malaki epekto sa tiebreaker scenarios dahil nung elimination sa talo ang TNT sa Eastern ng 21 points. Yun yung first game nila sa conference coming up, Covers Cup title. Medyo wala pa siya sa form nun. nagsimula sila ng eliminations with a lopsided loss sa Eastern. And kung maging factor yung resulta na yun sa tiebreaker, malaking bagay yun sa TNT na pwede silang bumaba sa isang best of 3 series and potentially a top opponent. Mukhang may chance din na baka Ginebra din makalaban nila sa quarterfinal, sa best of 3. Pwede rin Converge, I think pwede rin Meralco, but for TNT, it's all about getting the job done on Friday against Rain or Shine, their last elimination round assignment. Kung manalo sila doon, I think there's a huge chance for TNT or most likely, TNT will get a twice to beat with a win over Rain or Shine. Ngayon, si Meralco, third place, currently 7-3. They have won their last 3 games sa PBA. Although last Wednesday, they lost to the Rukyo Golden Kings ng B-League sa ESL. But still, Meralco in good form sa PBA Commissioner's Cup at 7-3. They have 2 games left against Ginebra on Wednesday and Magnolia on Friday. And if Meralco sweeps its remaining 2 games, mukhang there's a huge chance na sila ang top seed sa playoffs. Or assured sila ng top 2 dahil kung may 3-way tie between Northport and TNT, malaki ang quotient ni Meralco dahil magbe-benefit sila dun sa 17-point win nila against Northport sa eliminations. Kaya kung magkatablaan sila, 3-way tie, Northport and TNT, ay sigurado sa twice to beat si Meralco. If they lose 1 or 2, ay babagsak sila sa best of 3. Most likely. So, yun, ang sitwasyon ng Meralco. Converge, tapos na rin sila sa eliminations, 8-4. Nag-aabang na rin sila kung twice to beat or best of 3. Yung twice to beat looks like may outside chance. Distant ang chance ng Converge to finish in the top 2. Pero kung makaka-top 2 sila, that will depend on the remaining games of TNT and Meralco plus Eastern and Ginebra. So kung makatalo doon, baka si Converge makasingit ng top 2. If not, sa sitwasyon ngayon ng Converge, safe na sila sa best of 3. So 8-4 Converge. Eastern, a big loss kanina itong Sunday against Magnolia. They fell to 7-4. May isang game pa sila on Wednesday against NLEX to finish the elims. If they win, mukhang best of 3 na sila, but meron din silang outside chance of a twice to beat kung magkaroon ng tabla sa 8-4 na 5 teams. Kung magkatablaan ng 8-4 between 5 teams, TNT, Meralco, Converge, Eastern and Barangay Ginebra. But currently now, Eastern, they want to finish the eliminations with a win, get the best possible chance of a better seeding pagpasok ng quarterfinals. Eastern guest team, they've been busy with the PBA, ESL. Actually, sa liga nila back in Hong Kong, natalo sila sa semifinals and they're playing a best of 3 for third place. Yun yung sabi ni Glenn Yang sa isang interview natin after the loss to Magnolia. So, busy pa rin ang Eastern, but with the Hong Kong A1 Championship, yung liga nila sa Hong Kong, third place na lang paglalabanan nila. Eastern is determined to get something dito sa kanilang guest participation sa PBA. Okay, mga kabarangay, ito ang sitwasyon ninyo. 7-4 with a game against Meralco on Wednesday sa Araneta. And looks like Ginebra won't fall to number 7. Mukhang dahil yun sa 28-point win nila against Rain or Shine, na mukhang malabo na yun na mapupunta sa isang twice to win disadvantage ang Ginebra. So top 6 ang Ginebra. May chance ba sila sa twice to beat? Mukhang malabo kahit magka 5-way tie at 8-4. But I guess si Ginebra is confident enough that a best of 3 will be enough for them to get the first quest nila na maka-advance sa semifinals. But regardless, ang Ginebra, mapibigat ang posibleng makalaban. Pwedeng Meralco, pwedeng Eastern, Converge. Actually, pwede pang Northport and TNT sa quarterfinals. So, yun lang ang challenge para sa Barangay Ginebra. But Ginebra's been, yung win nila against Rain or Shine, that is a sign na they're ready for the playoffs. Ito naman ang Rain or Shine na 6-5. They have lost their last 2, including yung game nila Saturday against NLEX. Basically, si Rain or Shine, they have to win their last game against TNT to secure the quarterfinals berth. But kasi ang pagtatalo sila rito sa Biyernes, baka mapunta pa sila sa alanganin. But Rain or Shine still controls their own fate. I think 6-6 kung magka 3-way tie at 6-6 with Magnolia and NLEX, ay baka pasok na sila or they'll play at least a playoff. So I guess for Rain or Shine fans or mga sumusubaybay sa laro ng Rain or Shine, regardless, mukhang assured sila of playing at least another game. Di lang natin alam kung playoff or number 8 or the quarterfinals. So ito naman si Magnolia, 5-6. They won Sunday against Eastern, a very crucial win against the Hong Kong team dahil it kept Magnolia alive in the quarterfinal race. So 5-6. So ano bang mangyayari sa Magnolia in their last game? For their last game against Meralco. Basically, Magnolia has to win to stay alive. If they lose, they're out. Dahil dun sa mga scenarios na pwede magka 3-way tie with Magnolia, NLEX, and San Miguel, tagilid sila sa quotient. If mag 4-way tie naman, kung si Rain or Shine hindi na pala magmamatter yun. So basically, si Magnolia, they have to win their last game to stay alive. If they lose, they're out. Dahil nga dun sa disadvantage sila sa quotient. NLEX, 5-6 also. They have won their last 2. Lang nabuhayan sila after a 5-game losing streak. Gandang nilaro ni Robert Bolick itong last game against Rain or Shine. They have 40 and at least 10 assists. A very rare stat for a local player, but NLEX is still alive. They have to win against Eastern on Wednesday to at least play a playoff for number 8. Kung matalo ba sila, anong mangyayari? So sabihin natin Wednesday, talo sila sa Eastern. That would not mean out na sila kagad. Ano bang mangyayari after that? They have to hope na si Magnolia matalo against Meralco in order to create a 3-way tie with San Miguel. So pag mangyari yun, playoff yun. So NLEX, if they lose, that would mean di pa sila, again, if they lose, di sila automatic eliminated, they have to rely on a Magnolia loss para makapasok sila sa isang playoff for number 8. Dahil nga doon, pag-usapan natin ngayon si San Miguel. 5-7, they lost to TNT. Very tough loss. After the game, medyo gloomy ang mood sa San Miguel. Si Coach Leo nga, we tried to namin interviewin but nag-back off siya. Si Marcio, medyo siya yung nakausap natin. Very, sabi nga, pill to swallow itong talo nila sa TNT. San Miguel, tapos ng elims assignment nila. They went 5-7. I think, tagal na rin din na below 500 ang San Miguel sa isang eliminations. I think, have to go back sometime nung 2015 na hindi sila nag-quarterfinals ng Commissioner's Cup. Not sure kung isa sa mga championship nila nung 2019, below 500 din sila. But anyway, 5-7. Hindi pa out ang San Miguel. So ano bang gusto nilang mangyari? Kailangan matalo pareho ang Magnolia sa NLEX to force a playoff with NLEX for number 8. So yun lang. You have to hope na matalo pareho para buhay pa rin sila sa quest sila to defend their Commissioner's Cup title. Nga pala silang champion itong conference na to. They won last year with Benny Boatwright, Junmar, and Finals MVP and best player of the conference si J. Perez. Pero very difficult conference talaga for San Miguel. 4 na import. Tagpalit pa sila ng coach early in the conference. Adjustment period. The new guys like Kwame and Dre Kahilig. It's been unusual times for San Miguel in this conference. So, ayan. So, to recap lang, we got 2 play dates left sa eliminations. Anything can still happen sa lahat ng teams na nakapasok and sa remaining teams na pwede pang nabubulong na tayo sa 4 na teams na may chance pa sa last 2 slots sa quarterfinals. So, Wednesday, may game sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. First game, Eastern and NLEX, 5 p.m. Followed by Meralco and Ginebra at 7:30. Then, Friday, matatapos ang eliminations sa Phil Sports Arena sa Pasig City. First game is, double check natin. Dahil lang, I think it's Magnolia, Meralco atang first game. It is. So, Meralco, Magnolia, 5 p.m. Second game, TNT, Rain or Shine, 7:30 to wrap up the eliminations. Then, after nun, it's either a playoff for number 8 or start ng quarterfinals. Ang winning natin sa Sunday, February 2 ay meron ng laro, either a playoff or the start of the quarterfinals. Yung venue pa lang will later confirm dahil narinig pa lang natin but there's still no confirmation sa mga venues. So, yun lang. Salamat po sa kung maabot kayo sa dulo na tong video na to. Salamat sa panonood or pakikinig dahil wala naman tayong visuals. Ito lang team standings ang pinakita natin. And watch out for more videos dito sa ating YouTube channel. We'll post interviews, behind the scenes sa ating tayo nagko-cover ng PBA Commissioner's Cup. Again, thank you and see you in the next video. Okay, may konti na tayong kaklaruin regarding sa Hong Kong Eastern. Sabi ko nga, 7-4 and either may chance pa sila sa twice to beat pero mukhang may chance din silang mapunta sa isang twice to win disadvantage. Yan kung matapos sila yung elimination sa 7-5 at mag 7-5 din ang Rain or Shine at wala nang ibang team na pareho ang record nila. So kung mangyayari yon dahil nanalo ang Raynor yan sa Eastern nung pagharap nila sa eliminations, posible na bumaba ang Eastern sa number 7. So meron pa lang ganung possibility with regards to the guest team ng Commissioner's Cup. So ayun, I hope na paliwanag natin ng maayos itong mga senaryo sa playoff scenario ng PBA Commissioner's Cup. At actually unofficial pa to. I think in a day or two, maybe pagka-post nitong video may ilalabas na official scenarios ang PBA. So abangan po natin yan. But siguro naman halos accurate naman yung mga pinaliwanag natin. So I hope may idea na kayo kung nasan na yung mga teams nyo, kung ano yung mga chances sila pag sa playoffs or sa twice to beat, best of 3, kung naman yung sitwasyon ng bawat teams na posibleng makapasok or may mas malaking chance na makabante lalo sa playoffs ng PBA Commissioner's Cup. So again, salamat po sa pakikinig. Dahil again, yan lang visual natin, team standings. And we hope to see you next time. Hopefully may magawa pa tayong mga ganitong video about sa coverage natin sa PBA. So yun, good day sa inyo.